In this video, I want to show you just how real this problem is. We will go through 10 actual watch robberies, all caught on security cameras. Have you noticed how luxury watch theft is becoming more common? In the UK alone, watch robberies went up by 33% in just a single year. And it's not just a few isolated cases, it is becoming a global trend. In this video, I want to show you just how real this problem is. We will go through 10 actual watch robberies, all caught on security cameras. Some robberies are subtle and calculated, while others are truly brutal. Let's begin. In this first clip, a man is seated calmly on the steps outside a building in Kensington, UK. He's approached by another man who engages with him with a fist bump, followed by holding onto the victim's hand. Within seconds, a second individual joins in and makes what seems like a casual embrace or greeting, but it's all a coordinated setup. Within 20 seconds, the watch has been removed from the victim's wrist without him even noticing. In this security camera footage, you see two men who became friends just hours earlier. But when they left the bar and walked down the street, everything changed. The younger man suddenly placed the victim in a chokehold, punched him repeatedly until he was unconscious, and then took his watch. Police later arrested the attacker, but it's a chilling reminder that sometimes the threat is the person right next to you. By the way, if your watch has also been stolen or ever gets stolen, then there's something you can do to get it back. Just go to findmylostwatch.com and start a free worldwide search for your missing watch. There is no payment or no account creation needed. All you need to do is to enter the details of your watch, and then all connected marketplaces will be monitored around the clock. This service works with any brand, whether it's a Rolex, an Omega, or even an Apple Watch. Again, the site is findmylostwatch.com. It is one of the smartest steps you can take after a theft, and it might just help you to recover what's yours. This next video is hard to watch. In downtown LA, an elderly man stands quietly waiting for an elevator. From behind, a thief approaches and grabs at his wrist. As the victim turns, the attacker punches him in the face and knocks him to the ground. What follows is a brutal assault. The thief continues to punch the victim until he's unconscious, before finally removing the Rolex and fleeing the building. The victim later recovered and the attacker was eventually caught, but the level of aggression here is truly alarming. In this video, we see three robbers on motorcycles who are working together. One of them rides up onto the sidewalk just behind a couple of shoppers. In a matter of seconds, he reaches into the shopping bags, grabs a luxury watch, and immediately rides off. The entire motorcycle group vanishes before anyone can react. From the victim's perspective, the theft is over before they even realized it began. In this robbery, three American tourists were walking through Chelsea, UK, when they were approached by a gang. The attackers used a knife and gun and managed to steal a $100,000 Rolex from one of the victims, who was a young man who was with his father. Thankfully, the entire group of criminals was caught later by the police. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channels. I upload new videos about the world of watches every week. This robbery took place in the heart of New York. Two men on motorcycles, one of them got off and grabbed the victim's wrist, attempting to forcibly remove the Rolex. The victim sustained minor injuries, but again it shows how fast these thefts can happen. In this video, two men stood outside a business pretending to check prices. Once inside, they confronted a man at his desk. One of the attackers grabbed him in a headlock and choked him unconscious, while the other removed a $15,000 Rolex watch. It's one thing to be attacked on the street. It's something else entirely to be targeted inside your own workplace. This robbery happened in an upscale area of Chelsea in the UK. Two men jumped out of a car and went straight for the woman and the man who were walking on the sidewalk. They assaulted the man and forcibly stole the woman's watch. Everything happened within moments, and the attackers fled the scene before police could arrive. The robbers haven't been identified to this day. In this clip, an elderly man is returning to his Airbnb, unlocking the door. Then a thief walks up from behind and and grabs his wrist. Within seconds, the second man appears and together they brutally remove an $18,000 Rolex watch. The victim wasn't seriously injured and thankfully both attackers were arrested later. And finally, we end in Camden, again in the UK. A man and his wife were out for the evening when they were ambushed from behind by two men. Both were dragged to the ground and the attackers managed to rip a $28,000 Rolex from the man's wrist before fleeing. Although they weren't seriously hurt, the emotional impact of something like this lasts much longer. Which of these cases shocked you the most? Do you feel angry, frustrated, or just more conscious when you're wearing your watch in public? Please let me know in the comments. And if you found this video valuable, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching and see you on the next video.